This is Raptoreum. Welcome. Welcome, this is Binarai from RTM Core. Great to be back for a Raptoreum weekly update. Let's get this started.
Sound boy in the ground, fuck his own sport. Dirty nasty lingo that be attracting. It's crazy when we roll, yeah, we make a roll. If you know, then you know. If you don't, you don't. Keep your disses on loud, never speak them low, speak them low. Dirty nasty lingo that be attracting. It's crazy when we roll, yeah, we make a roll. If you know, then you know. If you don't, you don't. Keep your disses on loud, never speak them low. Blacks out, moving like a mold dog. Killer P, throw it back, this that so what? Southwest with the shits, this that old spot. Sound boy in the ground, fuck his own sport. Blacks out, moving like a mold dog. Killer P, throw it back, this that so what? Southwest with the shits, this that old spot. Sound boy in the ground, fuck his own sport. Blacks out, moving like a mold dog. With the shits, this that old spot. Moving like a mold dog. With the shits, this that old spot.
We would have to open a hole
Where?
on the wall.
For what? What? For what?
Electrical dryer to use the like the truck.
Well, let's talk about the. We're starting like now.
We're already on, Hunter. Yeah,
All right.
sounds like a predicament.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are streaming today. The title of the stream is called Sleep. That's a question. And here we are. It is great to be back for a weekly update, although it's been a little bit of a while since our last update. Obviously, we had the holidays and things like that, so absolutely brilliant to be back. And if you don't already know who we are, my name's Paul Mills, also known as Binarai, amongst other names that people call me. I'm currently from Raptoreum Core. To my left, I'm not supposed to have that there. I'll get rid of that. To my left, we have David Owen Morris, who is the co-founder of Raptoreum, and below me, who's probably just as sleepy, is Hunter Schultz, who is the strategic director / badass for Raptoreum. So it's really nice to have David on here. I'm just going to introduce the stream as I normally do. And then I think we're going to start with David because it's great to have David on. So if you're not familiar with our streams, after the stream ends, we usually give away some Raptoreum coins. Today I've decided to do that in the Telegram channel. And it starts in the English. I will be spreading that across to the Spanish community and our Russian community as well. But yes, so if you want to head over to Telegram, it's at Raptoreum with 2 M's, and send one message in the chat and you'll be I'm too tired.
Illegible.
Illegible. Thanks, Hunter. You'll be, what Hunter said, to receive Raptoreum coins, and you have your own wallet as well, as coded by head of German marketing, who is Jamardis. We say head of German marketing, but he does so many other things for the project. I think that's a bit of an insult to his name, really. Don't you think, David?
Yeah, he does a lot more than just that.
Yeah. All right. So if you are watching the stream, please hit that like button. If you are watching the stream after we've recorded this, please hit that like button as well. And if you're watching live and then you want to watch recorded, I think pretty sure you can hit like twice. There's a new feature as well on YouTube where you can, what is it, a height button or something, David? What is it? Is that on mobile only or something?
Yeah,
I have absolutely no idea.
If you see it, hit it. If you don't see it, don't. Please subscribe to our channel as well. We are slowly increasing in subscribers, which is great. We've done so much work on our channel, and we are consistently pushing out content and innovating in UTXO DeFi at Raptoreum. David, excellent to have you on. What do you know?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
What do I know? I don't. Not much, but well, I've been fairly busy working on the business side of things, pushing a couple of different concepts through. We've come up with. We're finally at the point where we can start releasing some of all the stuff we've been working on, and it's looking awesome. To be honest, we've got so much stuff coming out over the next month. Just needs the last little bit of coordination. We've got a new Explorer going into testing, which is one of Jamadius's pet projects. So yeah, it is. He's one of our developers more than he's German marketing, I'd say.
Or we'll jump over to that channel, David, after this.
And apart from that, we've got Yeti, who's working on the Electron wallet, which is very close to finished. We are, however, thanks to Yeti pushing some very serious boundaries on what we're doing with Electron. It's going up to the very latest version of it, which I don't think anybody else has in a wallet anywhere at the moment. And we're including features like asset handling and node setup in there, which are going to be, quite frankly, fairly revolutionary. That those can be done from a light wallet, which doesn't need to download the entire blockchain. So we're really looking forward to that and feeling quite excited about it.
How is that facilitated, David? If it doesn't need to download the whole blockchain, how is it? What's the approach?
It's basically the same as Electrum on Bitcoin, where we've got a set of public trusted nodes that run on. Oh, hold on a second. What are you doing, you stupid cat?
Well, you show everyone your cat.
Just a sec.
This is the official Raptoreum cat.
No, this is
Buddy tat.
This is. When I got him initially, he was so little. He was a tiny little thing that could fit inside
No, now you're breaking up.
Yeah, we've lost David.
Yeah. No, I should be back in just a second. Yeah. Hold on.
It's a struggle. Kitty's winning at the moment.
He who says, finally, BP on stream. Now I watch. Do you know what? You're hurting myself and Hunter's feelings here. You're telling me you're only watching because David's on.
Hold on.
Shall we just give up
It's-
now, Hunter? Shall we just give up? Shall we go back to bed?
Hey, no, I'm still moving.
Well, we've got a nice view of David's head.
It is lovely.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
If anyone's got grok at hand right now, oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
there's the kitty. Aw.
Yeah. Little bastard had gotten into my, what do you call it?
PC.
Standing disk for the monitor and the KVM switch. And yeah.
One thing I noticed about cats over there, David, is they've got really short tails compared to cats over here in Europe. Why is that?
A lot
Why
of
is
them
that?
don't have any tail at all.
Why? What's that about?
It's just genetic.
Yeah.
It's the whole of the peninsula here.
Yeah, I noticed
Are
it
we
in
here?
Singapore.
Are we hearing this?
Yeah, slowly. Yeah, he's chewing the microphone.
Yep. Good.
Right, your mic.
Yeah.
So that's it for the code stuff. Oh wait,
So
now you have
we've
code.
also got the core wallet. We are just getting ready to. Well, we're in the middle of coordinating way too much stuff right now. That's why it's not out yet. It's been ready for a few days now, if not quite a week.
So in terms of the core wallet, what can people expect from the release of that? And what is the difference between that and Yeti's Electron wallet without how it pulls the network and syncing and things like that?
Main difference is it's the core node client. It's required for setting up smart nodes. You've got to have the daemon from it running on the smart node in order to basically receive rewards. Also, it's going to be a little bit slower and clunkier than Electrum, but it's still got to be there as a reference.
Okay, so
implementation.
So those are some differences between the two. But what are some of the upgrades on the core wallet that people should expect when it's released?
It's mainly bits and pieces on the back end to make nodes easier and lighter to run. And we should finally be getting rid of all those false positives on the antivirus side of things, which have been a pain in the ass for everybody involved with the project, especially for new people coming on and seeing that, oh, Windows Defender thinks that you have 27 new viruses. Yeah.
In terms of the Electron wallet that Yeti's been working on, will that have any false positives from that?
Nope. None at all.
And why is that? Obviously, I know all these answers, but I'm asking you on behalf of the community. So why is that, David?
I mean, it's because some of the libraries that are used in the core wallet aren't used in the Electrum wallet, basically. So, for example, for part of the hashing algorithm, there are several CryptoNote libraries in there that back in the day had a lot to do with botnets and sort of illicit browser mining and all kinds of other less than lovely things that used to go on a lot in the fringe of basically crypto. So those aren't present in the Electron wallet. They are in the core wallet, not because we're doing anything malicious with them, just simply because we've got to have all of the code in the core wallet for a reference implement. And they're part of the mining algorithm. Another factor is that the core wallet will still contain a miner. Not a very good miner, not a profitable miner.
It was good
It's
at
a
the
fully
start. It was good at the start.
It's a fully disclosed miner. No. It's I can't remember if it got upgraded or downgraded when we went to. Yeah. Anyway, it's not particularly relevant because it doesn't have a whole lot of value as an actual miner.
Yeah, I just remember back in the day, I managed to get quite a bit of RTM when the actual full block rewards came into effect after, because we only had a small block reward, didn't we, for the first 100 blocks or whatever it was.
No, it was the first day.
First day, okay. But yeah, and then obviously we had the CPU miner that Delgon forked and modified, which was definitely an improvement. So, is there anything else, David, that you are working on? I know you're working on loads of stuff, David, and you're reserving a lot of it from the community.
After this disappointment with Bit.com and them deciding to not service spot markets any longer.
So what's the story behind that? What happened there? What was their decision based on?
Their own lack of marketing and lack of communication with the overall space in order to get things running and rolling and get that whole thing thriving.
Yeah, because a while back, I mean, at a couple of conferences, I've met a couple of the guys behind that when it was Matrix Port back in the day.
It's going to go back to essentially being Matrix Port.
Oh, is it? Right.
Yeah, and I believe they've got 1 or 2 new features coming up that they're going to add to Matrix Port, and that's going to be what's on offer from them.
So is there any sort of making amends but on their side for us to integrate into a different aspect of what their offering is?
No, which is quite frankly also fairly disappointing.
So have you started the process of teabagging their nostrils?
I'm not sure I would call it teabagging.
David.
I mean, but it's sort of more like what do you call that kind? What do you call that genre of weirdness? Brush, I believe.
All right, Hunter doesn't really seem very pleased about that, so he might need to edit that one out. Sorry, Hunter. I know you're tired, mate. I know you're tired. Okay, is there anything else you would wish to add, David, while you have the big screen?
I mean, we have started looking at potentially additional markets, especially since we've got all of the good stuff over at Raptoreum coming up. It's in development and more or less done, really. It just needs a bit of final refinement, and once that's out running, we need to add markets of some kind or another. We're looking at different ways of potentially making it easier for US customers to on and off ramp. We're not initially given the current uncertainty level from politics. I mean, you look at how the markets reacted yesterday to the US Supreme Court just postponing ruling by a day or two. With that level of instability, we can't afford to go out and do one of the much larger markets. We can, however, afford to go out and work with 1 or 2 of the licensed and chartered, but slightly smaller markets, and that's what we're working on that side at the moment. It'll take a bit, but stuff is happening.
You mentioned Raptorlock. In terms of Raptorlock, why are you closely working with the developer over there? What qualities do you see in the future for that platform? And how would you describe how it is currently implemented?
I mean, it's excellent. It's a question of really getting it out to a larger market, to be first in the market. There are some of the things going on over there that can change a lot of things, and getting to that point is going to take some effort, but it's not insurmountable. To put it mildly, it's within reach now, so the next 6 months are going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it's good to see developers such as Small Paul really seeing past all the noise of the world and pushing things in directions that people haven't done before. So yeah, it's awesome stuff. And obviously, Hunter's a big part of that as well. And there's a couple of side things that you're involved with as well, David, that I know of from all of that. So it's certainly interesting, and I am really looking forward to see where that goes. Okay. Anything else, David?
I mean, where to start and where to stop? That's that is the question, because we've got quite a lot of stuff going on, really. There are potential markets for some of the things that Raptorlock is working on. There are, potential other markets for some of the other stuff we're working on. Getting the Electron wallet up to the standard that Yeti has set for it is going to be interesting as well. That is for sure going to cause a lot of buzz with a lot of development people. And that's going to be fascinating to see where that leads.
Do you think they're going to be yoinking it?
Some are going to try and yoink it. Yeah, but I mean, it's not the world's easiest thing to yoink, particularly if your blockchain doesn't have protocol level assets and chain locks, etc., etc., etc. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare for them to try to remove those features from it and then run it as their own.
Mm-hmm. Yoink at your peril, developers. All right.
Cool.
I think I'm going to pass it to Hunter, actually. Hunter, it is your time. It is your time.
It's my time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, since it's been a while, 3 weeks, and the holidays, I was not sitting idly by during the holidays. I was actually doing quite a bit of creative work, one of which you'll hear about in a minute. But today I had a call with the Chief Executive Officer of the Creative Education Foundation, which is in the U.S., and something my father was involved with 70 years ago. And that was regarding the EdTech project that we're working on, and to let her know, because the EdTech project is about capturing creative efforts of students. That's in a nutshell. And it fits right into some of the things that they promote. They train people on how to be more creative and train trainers to lead creative thinking courses in their own schools and businesses. So it was good to catch up with her. It's going to be an interesting brainstorming session for us next week, because I thought about an idea. Long story short is, once a year they gather in the summer in Buffalo and have a Creative Problem Solving Institute, which my dad used to lead seminars in. Well, after COVID, a lot of these in-person conferences have taken a hit, and this is the same thing. So I thought, I wonder if there's a way we can use StoryLock to, help raise money for the foundation somehow, some way, in what they're doing. So be brainstorming that. So that conversation started, and that was a really good call. Really good call. And speaking of RaptorLock, a lot of what you're going to see on there has been driven by what I'm going to talk about next. But we've added a critical element to RaptorLock's KYC, which I know a lot of people in crypto are not real thrilled about KYC, but in this case, it is a huge advance for the evidence side of assets being created on RaptorLock. So essentially what we have is Stripe identity, which you have to provide a government ID, which proves that you are indeed the person who's creating the asset of your IP, which adds an additional layer of evidence to the equation. And so now courts can see who, proof of who created this asset through through Stripe identity. And then, of course, they've got the financial records coming online, the Stripe receipt.
If I may just interject for a second here, so a lot of people don't misunderstand it. It's not particularly for RaptorLock customers, the KYC. The KYC is for certain situations where the asset issuer would like to prove their identity, and as such, for example, let's say an actor wants to license their voice or likeness or something like that, they need to do the KYC in order to issue an asset that becomes provably issued by them.
Done?
Yeah, done.
Oh, okay. So that is a pretty big uplift on the legal side of things. And as I said, it's what I'm going to speak about next. And in that regard, I have to do something that I've never done before, actually, in an update. And before I begin, I want to make it clear that I am strictly speaking in my RaptorLockIP.com advisor role for this update. And in fact, I have to be so precise in my words for a variety of reasons that I've written it down. I'm going to read it verbatim. Normally I wouldn't, but in this case I have to. And part of it is that I can only give just so much personally, and but it's still enough that I think you all are going to enjoy what you hear. So if you read between the lines, you'll...
Do we need a drum roll, Hunter, or what? I mean, this is quite the build-up.
I know it is, and it's been a couple of weeks. It's been 3 weeks in the making. So, okay, here's the maximum amount of information that I can provide at this moment in time, with more to come. So RaptorLock IP exists to make authorship, intent, and authorization explicit, so they do not have to be assumed or reconstructed later. This works well for legal, business, and AI audiences. Today, many conflicts involving AI do not start because of authorship, because authorship is unclear. They start because intent was assumed later. Silence gets treated as consent. Context gets reconstructed after the fact. Meaning gets filled by someone else. What we're introducing is a way for artists, performers, and creators to clearly state on the record what they created, what they intended, and what they did not authorize before those assumptions are made for them. This is not enforcement, it's not blocking, it's not taking sides. It's about clarity at the source. And the service is called Binarai, spelled V-R-A-I, so it sounds like Varai, but it actually is Binarai. Binarai means true in French. and that's the brand name. So Raptor Lock is a licensee of Binarai. And Raptor Lock's interface helps create and provides access to a single stable reference point that can be checked over time rather than reconstructed later. This record can be read by people, humans, and inspected by machine systems, including AI systems that need a reliable, long-lived source to check against. Nothing is accused, nothing is prevented, the record simply exists. By not accusing anyone, the record stays factual instead of adversarial. By not preventing anything, it avoids becoming a gatekeeper or enforcement tool. By simply existing, it gives everyone the same reference point without forcing behavior. This matters because systems scale when they can be referenced without permission. People and machines can choose to consult the record, ignore it, or compare against it, but they cannot claim it did not exist. That neutrality is what allows the record to outlast platforms, policies, and disputes. Raptor Lock IP's implementation uses Raptoreum as the underlying record layer. This provides a mutable timestamp record suitable for long-term reference. A key part of that implementation is the ability to update declarations over time using sub-assets. That allows intent to be refined, clarified, or extended without breaking the original record. For AI systems like ChatGPT or Grok or whomever, this matters because intent is not static. Updates remain linked to the original declaration, creating a clear, inspectable history rather than fragmented records. I want to be clear again as I close. Everything I've shared is in my RaptorlockIP.com role, period. It's not advice, prediction, or commentary. It's an update on what exists and how it's framed. And we are actively developing the Binarai FAQ, which should answer most practical questions without speculation. So in closing, to reiterate, RaptorlockIP.com does not accuse, it doesn't block, it doesn't argue. It exists so intent does not have to be assumed later. Thank you.
Okay, so for those who didn't take their English class, are there any layman's ways you can put that?
No.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
This is because it is. If you go to RaptorlockIP.com and you scroll down, you say what, you'll see a little box that says "What is Binarai?" And you click on that box. It will give you an overview. That's all I can. I'm literally bound by something else that I can't really. But that will give you a good.
If Hunter's bound by something else and he's talking like this, something must be going on, guys. Anyway, whatever it is, Hunter, I will get my head around it, and I'll send you a DM later, and I'm sure many others will as well.
There's enough there, and you combine that with what's on the website.
Yeah.
And you just it's just scroll down and you say, what is Binarai? Or Binarai.
Okay. All right. So you heard it from Hunter, the man himself. Check that out. And it sounds very, very formal.
Yeah.
But it is, because the overall use case for it is pretty formal.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Shunam, who created the initial Raptoreum marketplace for NFTs and things like that, put an announcement out to say, I'll just read it out. After careful consideration, I would like to inform you that the RTM market will be permanently shut down on the 31st of January 2026. He would like to express his deep appreciation to the Raptoreum team, especially Binarai, who's that? David, Big Piggy Tree, and HNS for their continued support and collaboration throughout the lifetime of RTM market. He also says all users are kindly requested to withdraw any remaining RTM and NFTs from RTM market before the 31st of Jan 2026, which is you got a couple of weeks left, guys. He says that the decision was not made lightly, and I am grateful for the trust, participation and support from the community over the years. So yes, so while on the outside of that, you know, it does look disappointing. And when I heard it initially, well, he actually messaged me first to say that he was going to be doing that. He didn't really want to disclose the underlying reasons. He said it's personal to him, which is fine. Shunam's a good guy. I've enjoyed the conversations that we've had and his tenacity to develop UTXO DeFi and push it forward. I did initially ask Shunam if I could just take it off his hands and just keep it running myself. But after some careful thought and consideration, I have actually decided against that for a much bigger and better reason, which hopefully will come to light pretty soon, and you'll see why. So again, thanks to Shunam. I think it's on a GitHub repo as well. So if any community members or developers out there would like to take it over from Shunam, I'm sure he'd be more than pleased to pass over the repo, and so you can further the development and keep it going. But yes, pending. As some of you Discord members who've been online the last week or two know, we had a hack/exploit on a particular member of the Discord community, which introduced a bot called Dino or Dino or something like that, and a Carl bot as well. So due to a Discord member called Spelloil getting me out of bed, waking me up, cracking the whip and getting me on the Discord, we managed to, well, myself and Sher managed to squash the loose ends that was causing that, and pull some of the privs for many of the roles, and also just kill a lot of the roles altogether and simplify the server. I think it was needed anyway. I did notice in the process of that there was a lot of functions to do with how some of our automations work on the Discord that were either dead or not working correctly. So that sort of going through the whole of the Discord. Oh, I'm not even on the big screen. What am I doing here? So that,
Yeah, I was just going to write you a note. So
just
looking at me.
So going through the Discord and sorting all that out has actually made the Discord a lot better. Yeah, so hopefully that won't happen again. But yeah, thanks again to Spelloil, and also to Sherm for chipping in at ridiculous o'clock to help sort that out. I know that David and another member has been going through deeply some of the ways that this could have happened. So, and also,
yeah, and it's not looking really good, to be perfectly honest. Quite frankly, very disappointed in Discord software and quality assurance, and a lot of what they're providing is just not up to standard.
okay. Gecko's brother continues to create moving artworks for the project, GIFs, videos, all in full HD, and I've been saving every one of them that I like. So again, big thanks to Gecko's brother. He seems to be running a local model. He's not using a paid AI or anything like that. So it really goes to show what you can do these days with the local models and a decent graphics card. So thanks to Gecko's brother for pushing that. It really takes a lot of the work and the time to do the work from my side in using some of the content that he's been creating. And Gecko's brother, I know you like tagging me every time you make a video. I'm not going to jump in the Discord every tag. I'll try my best, but I do respond eventually. So thanks a lot for everything that you do for the project. And where's Gecko's brother from? Is it Germany?
Switzerland.
Ah, right, okay.
Yes.
Okay, over the last 3 or 4 years, we have been trying to get a page up on Wikipedia, and we've had 4 or 5 submissions on there, and there was another submission that I was working on, and I put it on there a couple of weeks ago, and this was the most neutral submission with references and citations and all that sort of stuff, and there was no bias in it or anything like that, and this was triple checked in various areas to make sure that this was the case.
Oh, we could have been more sort of wokey, stroked everybody's feelings, and
well,
we could have confessed to being evil because we're still proof of work and we burn electricity and we don't drive any innovation.
Well, I'll send you the latest response, because I did appeal the decision, and the reason why I appealed is because, based on a submission that I made to Wikipedia about the project, they discontinued my Wikipedia account entirely. It's like, what?
Yeah, Wokepedia. Just
it's ridiculous.
Let's do Grokpedia instead, and
but then
let the purple-haired Karens scream at themselves in the void.
But then I appealed that the discontinuing of or deleting of my account using the process that they give, and a response that I'd got from them was, we noticed that you created an article about blockchain, and basically gave a reason why they didn't like blockchain, and that was that. So I don't get it. But is this the last time I should try, or shall I just keep hammering them? I don't know.
Let's do Grokpedia instead, and just let the purple-haired Karens scream in the void on their own.
Should we just make our own Raptoreum? I don't know if we could.
We could.
Do that. Yeah. I mean, I could create that site in half an hour and get it all running and everything. Yeah. So
do a little AI bot to steal all the articles that are worth stealing from Wikipedia.
If you are someone that works with Wikipedia or is a prominent editor, get in touch with me and let me know what the deal is here, what's going on over there, and how do you guys lean? That's what I want to know.
It's just political faggotry.
It seems that way. David. It's just so annoying. I mean,
it's not. It seems that way. I mean, look at the bias and the amount of bullshit in every single post on there. It's
the
education camp for you too, comrade.
I don't know.
We do have some questions on YouTube.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we? Okay,
Yep.
Let's have a look. Is there any news about shared nodes? I mean, is it possible to put something together? David, wasn't Node Hub?
It's one of the things we're working on. There is going to be a surprise for node owners in Yeti's Electron wallet. However, shared nodes are a bit trickier to do, but I will say that there is actually something being worked on. Just have to wait and see how it goes.
David, did you remember, I mean, it was a couple of years ago now, when I was talking to you about a certain project with a certain Polish guy. I'm not going to mention names, but you probably know who it is.
Yeah.
And they had a shared node service within the CLI as part of the chain on an upcoming update, and I'd seen it all working as well.
Yeah, but that was never going to work out as secure because of what they were and what they did.
Yeah. I know
There
that.
you are.
I know that, right? But possible though, right?
Mm, not really, because the whole way they work with Cryptonote and all that
I
nonsense.
ain't on about that. I'm about if you got your head around it and cracked the whip with some developers and was like, do this, you know, surely you could do a better implementation.
I don't crack. Yeah, but it's a completely different code base. But I mean, their stuff, there's a reason why it never published.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I hope that answers your question. Tumbarox is a French guy, isn't he? French community, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, in terms of myself, I've been fairly quiet. I mean, I've popped my head in a few times on the Discord over the last few weeks and Christmas and that. But I've been fairly quiet because I've been focused on building something in the background. And I've spent a lot of time doing it. And I think David's probably getting bored of me mentioning it, I think.
Not quite yet.
But yeah, I'm excited about it, and I'm not going to say anything else about it. Okay, is there any questions for us in the community? Please send them over to the stream party chat at the Discord. The link is at the top right of the stream. That is discord.gg/Raptoreum, or in the YouTube channel in the comments section.
Barack's is in Argentina.
Oh, is he? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. What I will say is, while we're here is obviously the overall alt market across the board hasn't exactly been very exciting, and there's a lot of people around a lot of projects who are basing their judgment on their short-term emotions. But there are you watching something, David? What are you watching?
Can hear it.
Well, you got an advert going on.
Huh?
Yeah, you're watching something.
No. Oh, yeah. I did have YouTube started running. What?
I could have sworn. Could have sworn it was ex-hamster, David.
Wow.
But anyway.
Now, how do you know about ex-hamster, Paul?
Because you requested my Google speaker to play sounds from that the other day, and then David thinks he's clever sometimes. You know, I'll answer the door. I'm on a call with David, and then he'll command my Google speaker to do something ridiculous. So I told a little white lie and said to David that it's pointless trying to command the speaker because I don't have one in the kitchen. When in fact,
but I mean, come on. That's just so fucking obvious.
I've got one in every room, right? So I go and answer the door to a customer, and then David commands my speaker to play dubious sounds from X Hamster. But what actually happened was that it played sounds of people with like wet mouths doing this, and that's what it was. And it was, you know, really loud because my son had put Metallica on full blast before he went to school. So yes, thanks David for that. That was very nice, very nice of you.
Customer loved it too, I bet.
Yeah. Didn't get a tip though for some reason. So yeah. So that's the initial thought on X Hamster, and yes, you could have guessed David was involved in all of that. But what I was saying before that is, you know, things are boring in certain aspects of blockchain if you are focused on one thing, like whether a number goes up or down. And some people are basically emotionally tied to all of that, but there are a select few people who see value in that moment and see potential, and that's the type of people that I like to work with and do work with. So you know who you are, including Hunter Schultz, Small Paul, David Owen Morris, people like that really. Oh, sorry, Mancini. Yes, sorry. They see past all of that, see the bigger picture, continue to build, and that's what it's all about. And that's why the stream is called Sleep, because I don't think any of us, especially the ones I've just mentioned, have had much of that recently.
True.
All for the
Starting to
love.
forget
All for
what
the
it
love.
is.
Okay, is there any more questions, guys? Because if there's not, we're just going to close this stream, and Hunter's gonna go because I know Hunter's got to be somewhere. So
I'm moving, well, not across town, about a mile away. So between tonight, tomorrow, and the next day, it's going to be. So by the way, any clips will be probably Sunday or Monday before I get out, most likely. We'll see. So anyway.
all right. Okay, so a big thank you to you all for watching this this 3 weeks weekly update for this for the almighty Raptoreum. It's been really nice to have David on here with us, and hope he comes on next week as well. As usual, myself and Hunter really enjoyed bringing these streams to you, and we will continue to do so, whether we are penniless or millionaires. And we thank you all who subscribe to the channel, and for those paid members as well that really help us move forward and keep this channel running, and help us with some small marketing goals that you may see pretty shortly. I know Hunter's got some plans and things like that. So yes, thank you for tuning in. I have been Paul Mills / Binarai from Raptoreum Core. To my left we have David Owen Morris, who is the, what are you, David?
Co-founder.
Founder, yeah.
I thought you were gonna I thought you would give yourself a bit like a, I don't know.
Grand Poobah.
That'll do. and
on that bombshell.
And below we have Hunter Schultz, who is the
Strategic Director, General Badass,
Oh, yeah.
Strategic Badass. I don't know.
There we go. And don't forget,
waiting for that.
Don't forget, we're going to be doing some starting in the English Telegram channel. Footwiser did shoot the link into the YouTube. If you want to click that now and head over to the Telegram channel, it might be a couple of minutes. I might need to send some RTM to Raptoreum bot, but I will be going there after the stream ends. And please follow us on X. That's at Raptoreum. We're on Threads. We're on TikTok at official Raptoreum, and obviously we are right here live to you on YouTube, so hit that like and tap that subscribe button. Thank you very much. We are Raptoreum.
Thanks, guys.